So hello everyone, in this video we are going to look at another approach for solving the same problem which we have discussed in our previous video, and the problem states search element in a sorted matrix. In a sorted matrix. Okay, so okay, then what? And okay, so this is the matrix. This is the matrix. Then do simply nothing but like this. Okay, this is the matrix and we need to search an element in a sorted matrix. Let's suppose the numbers are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Okay, perfect. So we need to now improve the time complexity. Okay, in the previous approach our time complexity was order of n square. Now in this one we need to improve our time complexity. Okay, so for improving time complexity we can make use of something which we have discussed previously called as binary search. Perfect. Binary search. Now how? See, the whole matrix is sorted. Okay, so it means that every row individually is sorted. So this particular row, first row 1 2 3 4 is individually sorted. This particular row 5 6 7 8 is individually sorted. This particular row 9 10 11 12 is sorted, and this last row is also sorted. So what we will do is we will require two loops, one for loop, two row wise traversing. Okay, simple. I is equal to 0, I less than mat dot length I plus plus, and inside we will write binary search for each row. We'll write binary search for each row. So what will happen is actually um, the time complexity for this for loop is order of n, but we are not writing a for loop inside this now. Okay, we are writing the code for binary search. So as far as binary search is concerned, binary search take times complexity of log n. So we are searching for our key element in this particular sorted row. Okay, we are searching for our key element in this particular sorted row, which takes a time complexity of log n. So the time complexity of this would be what we say, log n. So the total time complexity would be n multiplied by log n. So n log n is the total time complexity, and n log n is better than n square. Simple, quite simple. So I hope the approach is clear. In each individual row we will be applying binary search because every row is sorted, but then we are traversing row wise using for loop. So this for loop to traverse row wise, so but and on each row we are individually applying binary search. So the time complexity becomes n log n, and I have already coded the complete so that you can get a clear idea. So this is our matrix, this is the key element, mat search again same. Now what do we write inside mat search? Inside mat search, we have passed our matrix and the key element as the parameters. For I is equal to 0, I less than mat dot length I plus plus. If binary search of mat of I, now why mat of I? So we are passing whole row into our binary search function, this key element to search, and I is basically the starting position. Okay, starting position of that row, so starting index. Okay, so and if this returns true, then only return true. Else, if whole loop has been, like all the rows have been traversed and at not any single stage the true has been returned, we will simply say element not found and return false. Now how to write binary search? Again, quite simple. We are calling binary search inside this if. Now static boolean binary search int array. Now what is array? Array is this mat of I, key element, and this is row number. Okay, this is row number. So row number is passed through I. Okay, now int s is equal to 0, int e is equal to arr dot length minus 1. Same way as we write binary search. Okay, same way as we write binary search. Okay, while s is less than or equal to e, mid is equal to s plus e by 2. If ar of mid is equal to key, s out element found at row number r and column number mid. Okay, and return true. Else if arr of m is less than key, s is equal to m plus 1, else e is equal to m minus 1. And if this whole has been traversed and we have not returned true, then at the end outside while loop return false. So this particular binary search returns true or false to this if statement, and if this binary search returns true, then this if statement returns true. If this binary statement returns false, then loop continues, and if the whole loop has been traversed and किसी भी रो में ट्रू रिटर्न नहीं हुआ, ओके, इन दैट केस come outside the loop, say element not found and return false. Okay, you may think it is confusing, but believe me, it's not. You try to code it, you try this on paper. Okay, the code is in front of you, you can refer it, but then while coding, don't see, code it on your own. Okay, and time complexity is n log n. Okay, so let's just try to run this. Okay, so element found at 2 comma 1, key 29, correct, and let's just take any number which is not present, for example 65, and sorry, and in that case element not found. Perfect. So I hope this video was quite clear, and this particular approach was a binary using binary search. So because each row is sorted, we consider each row as an individual array, and we applied binary search on that particular row, on that particular array which is sorted. And however, at the same time, the whole matrix is being traversed in a row wise fashion. So outer loop to traverse row in a row wise way, and inside it we apply binary search to each row. So the time complexity for binary search is log n, and the time complexity for loop is order of n. So total time complexity is n log n, which is better than order of n square. This is the code. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this. And thank you for watching till end. If you think I have made any significant contribution to your logic building, please do consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.